Hi everyone, Abdel here. Welcome to another video. Today we'll be seeing very important email sequences that you should have in your system to improve the show up rate on your demo calls. So if you have a call funnel, or some people call it an application funnel, or any kind of funnel that is uh, geared towards getting you more demo calls, you have to include these email sequences, right? And we're going to see different email sequences for different types of use cases, all right? But I use them all the time within one system. It's like you can have them all in one system because they all do a have their own purpose, and they pretty much complete each other, right? So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first sequence that we're going to see, and please take into account that I'm using Go High Level, all right? This also works with any other tool. It's just that you have to understand a little bit how Go High Level works and how you set up emails in Go High Level. The setup of the emails can be different from one tool to another, but if your tool offers automations and workflows, it should be easy to do. I mean, you just have to understand the principle of the sequence, and then you figure out the way on how to implement that into your system. I mean, if you're using also ActiveCampaign, ClickFunnels, and any other major tool, they all have this feature to basically set up email sequences, right? This is basic stuff. I'm not really going into details, but just uh, letting you know the principles of emails that need to be integrated within your cold funnel. Without further ado, let me just start with the first sequence that we're going to see, which is the lead in info capture. So what we use this, let me just show you here. What we use this, it's like a very not complex one-step sequence. So what we use this sequence for is, let's say someone clicks on our ad and it lands on our landing page, right? Then what happens is they see our landing page and they want to, uh, if they're interested in booking a free demo. All right. So what they do is they press on the button, and then they have this pop up. So uh, they enter their name, their details. The pop up says, "Step one, please fill out your details below." And then step two, they click on step two, and it is going to be redirecting them to a different page where they can pick a time and date and answer a few questions. All right. Why we do this, why not sending them straight to the second page without the pop-up? Because a lot of people go to the second page, they see the second page, they don't really finish their application, right? And if we don't have that pop-up, we're not really capturing any emails, we're not really capturing any info. And some people might not finish the application for some reason, all right? The page might not load. Someone just like interrupted them and something came up, for whatever reason, some people do not finish the application. And this is very important. So what we do is we once someone fills out the pop-up form, the first one, we're going to be creating an opportunity inside Go High Level, inside our CRM, under the first stage of the, as you can see, the first stage of the pipeline, and it's called info captured lead in, right? So this is the first stage. So as soon as someone fills out the pop-up, they're going to be put in that stage. And so regardless of whether they continue the application or not, but we have another automation for them to continue when they can if they continue the application process. But all people go through this uh, first stage, all right, in case they don't really finish the application. Now, this is the first automation that we have in place. There's no email in here. This is like a first automation. So let's see one of the most important sequences that you could have on your process, which is, the second one we're going to see is the welcome and reminder sequence. So this is a very important one that is going to be establishing first contact with your prospect after they submit their application, but also is going to be reminding them about the demo. All right, that's what you want. You want people to be reminded about the demo, not to forget about the demo, but also you want to reach out to them on both channels, emails, and their phone text messages, because people are on their phones all the time nowadays, and they will be receiving your text messages. All right. And if they don't show up after this one, it's because probably, they choose not to show up and not because they forgot about the meeting. Now, this sequence starts with a quick automation, which is, as I showed you in the previous one, where we had the lead, you know, integrate the first stage of the pipeline in the lead in stage. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to see the people who are continuing with their application. So that for the leads not to stay on that first stage, because we have an automation for that one as well. We don't want them to stay there for long. And as soon as they finish the application, they are going to be moved to the second stage, which is demo requested, right? Second stage. Now, as soon as they're going to be moved to that stage, they're going to be receiving first like a contact from us, and it's going to be in two formats: a text message and an email. The first email is going to be about sharing appointment info, like the appointment date, time, and the link to the call, so they can have this email as a reference to join the call. But we're going to be sending them as well the links to the call in future emails as well. And also, we're going to be reminding them about the bonus that they'll be getting as part of their application. So in this system that you're seeing here, we have a free course access, and we offer that access as soon as someone applies for the free demo. As you can see, course grant offer. Basically, it just creates for them the login info, the password, and sends them the link to join the course for free. This is automated all using GHL's workflow option. Now, as I said, also we in this email we remind them of the stuff they're going to be learning during that free demo, right? So we establish contact. We tell them, hey, you just applied for this demo with this expert, all right? And you're going to be learning all of this stuff. This is the info for your to join the call. This is the info to your bonus. This is also the info about everything that you're going to be learning during the free demo. And that's it. Also, obviously, thank them for applying to the free demo and to join in the program. All right. Now, that is the first email. And after 1 hour, we're going to send another email. As you can see, there is a text message here. We send the same thing, but in a lot shorter format in the text message, because text messages are have a little or small character limit, right? Way smaller than email. I mean, I'm not sure if email has a character limit, but like a text messages, you have to include, you know, just the important info in a smaller format. So if you include any, maybe like a space over the character limit, you're going to be charged for two text messages. And sometimes if it's really important, we can do that, but oftentimes we just like obviously avoid that. With the number of text messages that we send, it's gonna easily add up. So we don't want to do that. So we just include the important info, all right? And we're sure they're going to be receiving that text message. Now, after 1 hour, what we're going to do is we're going to send another email asking them for a few instructions to do. So uh, we want them to move our emails from, if they're on the spam folder, from their spam folder to their inbox. This is very important because we don't want future emails and reminders to land on the spam folder. We want them to tell their system, tell Google, whatever they're using, that this sender is not a spammer and I want them in my inbox. So we tell them to do that. All right. We also tell them to reach out to us on LinkedIn or Instagram, whatever socials the expert is using. It's very good so that they can follow the expert on social media if the expert is active on social media, of course. And we also ask them to add the the email address to their contact list so that we 100% make sure that the emails are going to be landing in their inbox. All right. So after one day, these two or three two emails and one text message are going to be sent within the first day. All right. Now, after one day, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reminding them about the demo. It's like, hey, yesterday you applied for this demo. All right. So here's again your employment info. Also, here's again, more information about the coach, more information about the demo. And if you have any questions or want any, any support regarding anything within, that could that we can provide to help you with your journey or with regarding the demo, just reply back to our email and we'll be reaching out to you very very soon. So that is one day after the application. Now 2 days before the call, what we're going to do is we're going to send an email asking them just like how they're doing. Is everything okay? Do they need some help? Do they need some support? Right? I just like, it's just a way that we remind them that, hey, we are here. We're not going away. And so they can, remember who we are and that they have applied for a free demo with the coach or the expert. This works for all processes that have a call as an objective. All right. We also send that over a text message. And one day before the call, gonna send them just a regular reminder. Let's chat in 24 hours. Gonna remind them of the time, the day, and also the link to the call. And 1 hour is going to be the same. Let's chat in 1 hour. And we also send those reminders as text messages as well. And 5 minutes before the call, see you in five. All right. And that's it. This is the first and simple email sequence that we use to ensure people make it to the call, right? So this is our first and important sequence that we have to include in order to improve our show up rate. So this sequence is about abandoned application, right? You might have heard of this type of sequence in when it comes to e-commerce, right? Which is abandoned cart sequence, where you recover those add to carts sessions by sending people who have not continued their uh, shopping to do so, right? It's like, hey, you left something behind. Hey, your cart is full. Hey, something is waiting for you, or your cart is waiting for you, or your order is ready to be finished, something like that. Probably had one of those when you were shopping. This is the same principle. So once people get to, as I showed you, the first stage of the pipeline, lead in, and they stay there for more than 15 minutes, right? So it's like, uh, you know, our application process is fairly easy, right? It's fairly easy, and it doesn't require more than 5 minutes to do, right? It's like 5 minutes is like tops uh, when it comes to like how long you need to answer like 3 to 4 questions, all right? And these questions do not need like exhaustive answers. Like pick time and date, answer these, and that's it. So we give them like 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, if they don't um, if they're not added to the demo requested, they're going to be receiving these three emails. So the first email they're going to be getting is, oh, you left something behind, or oh, was there something wrong with our system? I know all of this tech stuff can get overwhelming, and we try to keep it working all the time, but sometimes bugs happen. So if you weren't able to finish your application for whatever reason, click here to finish your application. If there is an issue with our application page, please let us know. You can also text us at this phone number, and we'll be, right back with a fix. All right. But if there is no bug or something happened for a reason, you can just click on this link and then continue your application. That is the after 15 minutes of no activity, of no after 15 minutes passed when they entered their details in the pop-up, but they don't continue their application, right? So after 24 hours, we're going to send them also another email, skeptical, having second thoughts, and we're going to be telling them, hey, uh, just like give them a general quote about taking action. Hey, you know, there's something in common between successful people, and that is they always take action fast. All right. It's like if you want to, if you have a second doubts about us or about the expert helping you do this and this and this, let me share a story with you and stuff like that, and then give them a link to finish the application. All right, and the link should send them straight to the calendar link. All right, not like to the landing page because they've already seen it. We want them to just like go straight to the calendar link or the page where they can book the appointments and do it anyway. And after 24 hours, from that, we're going to be sending them another and last email called "We'd hate to see you lose out," and tells them, "Hey, this is your decision. Are you in or are you out? If you're in and you want this to happen to you or your business, click here to book your session. If you don't want this benefit, just close this email and you'll never heard from us again." And that's it. All right. So this is your abandoned application, and this is great to recover people who have not uh, continued the application for whatever reason. And everyone in the digital marketing space knows the importance of application or cart recovery. It brings in 20% to 25% of more of the results that you're getting. So if you're getting 100 applications, if you add this, you might be getting 120 applications, right? The 20 more applications, and God knows like what potential those 20 more applications can have to your business. All right. So this is like in general what this sequence is all about. Now let's see the final sequence, which is the no-show win back. So this is the last but also important sequence for people who did not show up to the call, right? So basically, when the expert is, or the coach, or the person who's going to be leading the demo call is about to jump on the call, they jump on the call, and the person does not show up. What they do is they go to the here on Go High Level on the appointments tab, all right, in the calendars, and then they change the status of the appointment that they're in to no show. So as soon as they do that, what is going to be happening is prospect is going to be receiving an email to reschedule, all right? And we just tell them, hey, sorry that you did not, or you were not able to make it to our call today. Here is a link for you to schedule your demo one more time. And we send that through email, but also through a text message. And we wait for a day, all right, day after, and we remind them, hey, were you able to schedule your demo with the expert? If you were not able to do so, click here to get back to your application and schedule and request another demo. Basically, these are the three important sequences that you need to have in your call funnel, right? So you're going to be needing to capture leads as soon as they express desire to book your demo with you. All right, so add that pop-up as the first step. Ask for their name and email before showing them the next step. Add a sequence where you welcome and reminder emails to your prospects so that they stay in the loop when it comes to attending your demo call. Add an abandoned application sequence to recover those abandoned applications, and have people who left the application process for whatever reason to have a chance to reschedule another meeting with you, or to finish the application with you. And for the last one, which is the no showing back, add another sequence to recover those who did not show up to the demo, to give them a second chance so they can request another demo with you. All right, so these are all the sequences. They're pretty simple, right? Straightforward, that you can integrate within your autoresponder if you're using ActiveCampaign, ClickFunnels, CartRack, Jabi, or Go High Level. I recommend Go High Level because it is great. It never failed me, and it's packed with features. Right, they're continuing to work on the features day in day out. If you have any questions about anything I just showed you here in this video, please let me know, and I'll be happy to help out. All right, so yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Peace.